Drawing inspiration from the life of French diplomat and historian Alexis de Tocqueville, Australian author Peter Carey crafts the historical novel Parrot and Olivier in America, 2010, which chronicles the journey of Olivier de Garmont and his secretary, Parrot, to 18th-century America. Tasked with exploring the nation's penal system, the novel delves into the social divisions between these two men, as Olivier hails from the French elite and Parrot from a humble background. This novel was a finalist for prestigious awards such as the National Book Award and the Man Booker Prize. At the outset, Olivier reflects on his early years. Born into the French aristocracy, he grows up as an eccentric, fragile, and perpetually curious boy. In parallel, Parrot matures in the working-class realm of England, where his father works for a printer, and Parrot spends his days caring for Watkins, an elderly engraver with a checkered history. When the printing house is consumed by fire, Parrot sees an opportunity for escape. Fate brings him into contact with Olivier through a mutual acquaintance of Olivier's mother, Tilbot. Recognizing rumors about Olivier's potential espionage role, Tilbot proposes that the two men flee to America together. Olivier can employ Parrot as his private secretary, and the pretense of exploring the nation's prison system provides a cover for their journey. Despite Parrot's desire to bring his wife, Mathilde, with them, her anger at the idea mars their preparations. As Olivier and Parrot embark on their voyage to America, Tilbot intervenes to ensure Mathilde and her mother accompany them by bribing the ship's captain. During the ocean crossing, Olivier crosses paths with wealthy American financier Mr. Peake. Olivier commissions Mathilde to paint Mr. Peake's portrait, an act that fuels Parrot's growing resentment toward his new employer. The ship finally docks in America, marking the beginning of their exploration of the New World. In that place, a surprising revelation awaits Olivier. He learns that the Comtesse de Garmont, his mother, designated Parrot as a cosigner for the funds she set aside for Olivier. Consequently, without Parrot's involvement, Olivier cannot access his own money. Soon thereafter, Parrot makes amends with Mathilde and decides to leave his position. However, this newfound peace is short-lived, as Parrot faces arrest after Olivier shoots a man. Taking action to secure Parrot's release, Olivier posts bail. This event triggers a flood of memories for Parrot, who recalls his initial encounter with Tilbot in England. Their joint journey to Australia unravels when Tilbot abandons Parrot along the way. Despite the betrayal, Parrot eventually returns as Olivier's secretary. Their connection grows stronger as Mr. Peake extends an invitation to his home, where Olivier encounters Amelia Godefroy, a woman who captures his heart. During a prison tour in Pennsylvania, Parrot stumbles upon a book featuring one of his engravings, prompting him to revisit memories of Tilbot once more. Parrot candidly recounts to Olivier how Tilbot influenced him to leave behind a new family and artistic aspirations in Australia to pursue a different life in Paris. When Parrot travels to New York City on Olivier's behalf, he visits the boarding house where Mathilde and her mother were staying, only to find them absent. Concerned, Olivier and Parrot journey to Connecticut to meet the Godefroys, and they also explore another local prison. During this excursion, their camaraderie deepens, and Olivier's affection for Amelia intensifies. Recognizing the bond between them, Olivier grants Parrot a vacation. During his return to New York, Parrot embarks on a quest to locate Mathilde. He discovers her residing with a man named Eckerd and associating with a group of small-time criminals, including Watkins. Parrot soon uncovers their illicit activities, involving arson for insurance fraud. Summoned by Olivier to return to Connecticut, Parrot is eager to distance himself from the unsavory activities he uncovered in New York. He initiates a romantic involvement with the local printer, but this liaison fails to anchor him in place. Parrot nurtures a desire to strike out on his own, pursuing a distinct career away from Olivier, prompting his resignation from the role of secretary. Initially disheartened by Parrot's departure, Olivier's spirits lift when Amelia indicates that the moment has come to formally seek her father's approval for their marriage. Mr. Godefroy grants the couple his blessing. As a free agent, Parrot reconnects with Tilbot and proposes the idea of establishing a book-selling venture, seeking Tilbot's partnership. Amid an Independence Day celebration that leaves Olivier disillusioned with America, his emotions for Amelia encourage him to remain. Amelia proposes marrying in France, but Olivier discloses that his family would never accept her as a daughter-in-law. Amelia overhears this conversation, leading to the termination of their engagement. Returning to New York City, Parrot establishes his own printing business. Although Olivier visits, his behavior toward Parrot is harsh. Despite Olivier's mistreatment, Parrot forgives him, recognizing Olivier's ongoing heartache due to the end of his relationship with Amelia. Olivier entreats Parrot to accompany him to France, yet Parrot declines, opting to stay in the United States with Mathilde. The two have reunited and are anticipating a child together. Once more faced with rejection from someone he cares about, Olivier departs for France. After Olivier's exit, Parrot takes to writing a historical account of their shared experiences, dedicating the tales to his old friend. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.